what we're doing here, let me just check with everybody that you're seeing this. So again, just give me a smile if you're actually able to see my desktop now. That's good. So what we're doing here is, this is about the Abbey Church. Not sure if that's actually working for you. It doesn't seem to be working for me. But basically what it's allowing us to do, sorry about that, I think that broke up. Let me just get back to the presentation. Welcome back. So yeah, so what we were doing there was to animate a still image and creating a story by animating still images and creating an overlay. So another nice technique is if you take a silent film, or if you take a film and you mute it, and then get your students to record a voiceover for that. I'll give you an example of that in a minute when I actually take you to the National Archives website. And another little technique that you can do very similar to that is to edit the same film to two different soundtracks. If you have perhaps two contradictory views about something and you ask your students to edit a film track to that. So what I'm going to do now is to take you to the National Archives website, and I'm just going to show you some of the ways that we've combined source material together. So the National Archives website is for education is here. If you may want to make a note of that URL. Again, I'm just going to try sharing my desktop with you so that we can all see this. So once again, if you can give me a tick if you're able to now see my desktop, and if you're able to see, let me just get the correct here we go. You should now be able to see the National Archives Education website. So, if everybody's able to see this, could you just give me a little smile and a tick? Fantastic. That's great. So the National Archives website has a section devoted to education, where we've been developing resources for over 10 years now. So there's a huge selection of material on here, broken down by period, by time period, medieval, early modern, and so on, right through to modern day. Obviously, this is aimed very much at the history curriculum, but there may well be some examples of stuff within here which you'll find useful yourselves. So let me just give you a talk through of the kind of activity that you can find within here. We have a section on here called Focus on Film, which is, if we just go to the early modern section, here we are, Focus on Film. This is a resource which is about investigating film as historical evidence. And we have an introduction to that which really gets your students thinking about using film as evidence for the past, the kinds of questions that they need to be asking. And we also have a range of teaching activities which combine film, audio and documents from our collection. So what I'd like to do is to give you an example of the kind of activity that you'll find within here. I'm going to play you a video. So I hope that you'll be able to see this. I'm just going to let it run. It lasts for about 1.5 minutes. I hope that you'll be able to see and hear everything here. And then I'll come back and we'll investigate this a bit more.
Remember our target and aim for the rest. You see, my dear, I'm not allowed much meal or grain to give you. And we haven't enough kitchen scraps to make a decent meal. You'd better have a talk to my corn merchant. I'm sorry, madam. I'm only allowed to supply you with your ration of poultry food. I know it's small. You'd better see the Ministry of Agriculture. All right. Good afternoon. I appreciate your predicament, Mrs. White, but you'll be glad to hear that we found the solution. The government have organized a nationwide collection of household scrap to be turned into chicken feed. It's ration-free, and it solves the poultry keeper's problems. You'll do of it, I know. If human beings will do theirs and save every bit of scrap they can. I know they will. Would they? And please accept this small token of gratitude on behalf of the hen.
Excellent. So let me just come back to you guys and see whether okay, and again, maybe you can give me a tick or a smile. Give me a smile if you're able to see and hear any of that film at all. Hopefully you were. Excellent. Would anybody like to give some suggestions as to what that film is all about? Maybe what's the message of that film? If you'd like to type into your chat area again. Thanks, Camilla. So yes, definitely something to do with the war effort. And Nikolai, sorry about the sound, but you're right. It was to do with food for chickens. But actually, the real message is, as Camilla says, it's about the whole of the country pulling together during a time of war, and the need for us all to work together. Even the chickens are working with us and trying to help to win the war. So that was actually a propaganda film that was created during World War II, and it's used on one of the teaching activities within Focus on Film. So it's actually this teaching activity which I'm taking you to now, the propaganda minister one. Now within our collection, as well as having those films, we actually have the document which the government sent out, this document here, which is called the Programme for Film Propaganda, which the government sent out to film producers in 1940 at the beginning of World War II, telling them of the